This is Leisure Lanes Open Bowling. Now, let's take you to the Leisure Lanes Bowling Center in Beckley, West Virginia on Johnstown Road.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Leisure Lanes Open Bowling. I'm Bill Laird, along with Charlie, Tony, Mary Dixon, and Summer Jasmine, and we're here this evening to bring you bowling from our area bowlers here in southern West Virginia. This is the show where area bowlers pre-qualify to come on and compete for cash prizes right here on local television. Again, thanks to our sponsors, C. Adam Tony Tire Pros. We got a great show lined up this evening. And Charlie, Tony, it's good to be back here to Leisure Lanes. And we want to thank Mary Dixon for hosting us here this evening. Just a great bowling alley, a great facility here at Leisure Lanes.
Yeah, Bill, we have a unique situation tonight. We're actually going to run two finals tonight. We ran two tournaments qualifying this week. We've got the first up tonight, we've got the ladies division. We had 40 ladies compete. We've got $440 in prize money to pay out. It's 100% of 210 is a handicap, full handicap. We'll have three ladies competing in the first match. The winner will take first, and then second and third with handicap. Then following that up, we got our super seniors, 60 and over. Anyone 60 and over will compete in this, and we've got three gentlemen in the finals here that have all bowled for a number of years, and looking forward to some really good matches tonight.
Absolutely. Well, sounds like a great show, and lots of fun here at Leisure Lanes. And Jasmine, I believe our bowlers have already kind of warmed up and are ready to go, and I think we're at the point in the show where we need to get them up and introduce them, if you could.
We'll get them started. First up, we have our ladies division. We have Carol Hendricks in third place. Carol, congratulations on making her show. Being the only lefty, do you have an advantage today, and what's your game plan?
I think I have an advantage because there's everybody else is right-handed, so their will's going to break down faster than mine. And my game plan is just to do the best I can and get the ball in there and try not to get any gutter balls and pick up my spares.
All right, well, good luck to you. Thank you. In the second position will be Allison Cook. Allison, congratulations. What's your game plan for tonight?
Keep it on the lane and have fun.
All right, sounds good. And our number one qualifier is Brenda Sturgill. Hi, Brenda. Do you have an advantage? You're making your second TV appearance. Do you feel like you have an advantage?
Well, I asked Bill for a pep talk, and he told me to knock as many down as much as I could, so that's my game plan.
All right, well, good luck to you. Those are our ladies. Now let's bring up our super seniors. And our third qualifying position is Rick Orrin. Rick, do you have a game plan for tonight?
Yeah, knock a whole lot of pins down and don't leave no 10 pins.
All right, sounds good. Next up is Roy Keith. Roy, this is your second TV appearance. Do you feel like you have an advantage?
I'm going to try my best. I didn't come to do this house no wrong, but I hope I don't leave no 10 pins, okay?
All right, well, good luck to you. And our number one qualifier for our super senior is Mr. Oris Darlington. Oris, do you have a game plan for tonight?
I've got a game plan of just having fun, bowling the best I can.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
That is all our bowlers for tonight. I'll send it back to Bill.
Okay, and again, our three women qualifiers will be first up, and then our Super Seniors match will conclude our program here tonight. And again, it's Leisure Lanes Open Bowling here, coming to you from the Leisure Lanes Family Bowling Center right here, 700 Johnstown Road in Beckley. We're going to go ahead and take a break and be right back to bowling. So stay tuned, stay with us. We'll be right back.
There's only one right choice for quality tires and service. See Adam Tony Tire Pros is family-owned and operated since 1980. We've been West Virginia's premier tire retailer, offering fast and friendly service. We carry all major brand tires, including Michelin. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. We also offer the industry's strongest warranty package, featuring free roadside assistance, plus simple and fast financing with the Tire Pros preferred credit card. Visit us in Oak Hill or Beckley today. Online at cadamtonytires.com.
Hey bowling fans, Philip Peelish from Wild Mountain Soap Company. I've got a new product for you. It's our Mountain Muscle Rub. Whether you have sore muscles, backaches, leg cramps, or headaches, Mountain Muscle Rub really works. Here's what my good friend Charlie Tony, Hall of Fame bowler, has to say about Mountain Muscle Rub.
Hi folks, being a local businessman in southern West Virginia, I love to shop local. And Phil and Mary at Wild Mountain Soap Company, they have a great product. I've bowled my entire life, have a lot of aches and pains. I use this product, it really helps heal the muscles and cure the aches and pains. Go to Wild Mountain Soap at Dove's Outlet Village.
Mountain Muscle Rub, available at Wild Mountain Soaps at Dove's Village shops, on the website, or check us out on Facebook. Or call us at 304-574-1800.
Hi, I'm Robert.
And I'm Marcella. Welcome to Stained Glass and More in Dove's Outlet, 521 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Hi, here at Stained Glass and More, we can build you a custom door, custom windows for your residence, for a church. We do lampshades, anything to do with leaded glass.
Here at Stained Glass and More, we have home decor to fit all your decorating needs. We have homemade grapevine wreaths that we decorate ourselves, and we have custom jewelry that we design.
Stained Glass and More, located in Dove's Outlet Village, Fayetteville, West Virginia, 521 Hinkle Road.
Call us 304-574-1999.
Welcome to Alloy FCU. Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm Deanna Valentine, and kids are our future. At Alloy Federal Credit Union, we offer accounts for even our smallest members so they can help save for the future, like a trip to Disney World or college.
And as a mom, this is my daughter, Kendi Marie.
And I have accounts at Alloy Federal Credit Union.
If you live, work, or worship in Fayette County, then you are eligible to join Alloy Federal Credit Union. Alloy Federal Credit Union has two locations serving you. One at 515 Hinkle Road, right here in Fayetteville at Dove Village Shops, and we are also located at 3574 Midland Trail, Alloy, West Virginia. Alloy Federal Credit Union believes in our children's future. Love Alloy Federal Credit Union!
Alloy Federal Credit Union, bridging the gap to all of Fayette County. Do you need mechanic work on your car? Hilltop Auto Repair, 6256 Legend Highway, Hilltop is the place to go. We have experienced mechanics on duty. Owned and operated by Jeremy and Tammy Shuck, Hilltop Auto Repair offers state inspections, oil changes. We work on brakes, engines, and clutches. To schedule an appointment, call 304-469-3276. Hilltop Auto Repair, across from Three Gables. Hilltop Auto Repair, quality work at affordable prices.
Welcome back to Leisure Lanes Open Bowling, sponsored by C. Adam Tony Tire Pros. Again, the Leisure Lane Open Bowling is the show where people pre-qualify to come on television, compete for cash prizes right here on your community television. And Charlie, Tony, I guess our contestants are warmed up and perhaps ready to bowl. So I think let's get bowling.
Yep. We got our first competitor up, Carol Hendricks, and Carol has been bowling for 20 years. She's got a high game of 232 and a high series of 510 tonight. Summer, and this is 100% of 210, so Carol has 70 pins handicap. Brenda has 47, and Allison has 63, so we got a good competitive start here.
Carol's our lone lefty of the field.
Yeah,
so.
Nice shot there, leaving the 4-7 there on her first shot. These ladies, we had 40 entries, so top prize tonight in the ladies division is $200. We paid 8 spots in the ladies division, so there were 5 other ladies that cashed in this event besides. We also have our first week's champion sitting with us, Bill Richardson, in this first match. How you doing tonight, Bill?
I'm not doing too bad. Had a long day at work, but we're here. We can do it.
We call you our bowling coal miner tonight. Been working hard today.
We can do that.
Bill's a local professional here out of Beckley, a member of the Radical staff.
Yes, sir. I've been with them for 5 years, and their equipment keeps on getting better, so hope I can stay with them for a long time.
Well, that's great. Carol had an open frame the first frame. Nice shot there by Allison. Going a little on the Brooklyn side and leaving the 6th pin. Bill, I noticed.
I think she's getting the nerves out right now.
I noticed Allison said her top accomplishment, one of her most memorable, was you shot 300 one night, and she beat you with a 301 with handicap.
Yeah, it was on this pair right here. As a matter of fact, Charlie, we were bowling a league on Monday night, and I haven't quite lived that one down for about 4 years. So it was a pretty good night.
That's pretty awesome.
Up on 24, we have Brenda Sturgill. She's her second appearance. She was the champion in our trios match a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Brenda bowled really well there a couple weeks ago with her teammates, Harold and Mark Allen.
Brenda leaves a 3-6-10. I think she was a little nervous tonight too.
Well, it's a little different when you're bowling singles and when you're bowling team, you know.
Yes, it is.
See, Brenda's had a high game of 270, a high series of 680. That's pretty impressive bowling. She's been bowling for 38 years, and she's on the board of directors of the state 500 club here at West Virginia.
That's a great spare for Brenda.
So Brenda gets her first spare tonight and brings up Carol up on lane 24.
That looked like a pretty good shot for Carol there.
It was a really nice shot there. The ball just kind of deflected a little bit, but she rolled the ball really nice there. She left the 5-9-7 split. She's going to have to get this over on the right-hand side of the 5 pin in order to try to convert this. And she gets 2 to give her 17 actual in the second frame and 87 with handicap right now. Bill, let's talk about a little bit of your bowling accomplishments. You've been bowling pretty well as of late.
Yeah, I've been bowling pretty good. Been able to start practicing a little bit more on weekends. We had a scratch tournament in Nitro, I think 2 weekends ago. It was on a very, very difficult condition. Out of 60 bowlers, I was the only one that was averaging over 200 for the qualifying, so it was pretty tough.
Yeah, that's really impressive bowling down there. I didn't bowl it, but I come down and watched, and it was pretty impressive bowling.
Allison threw a great shot there and left an 8 pin. Great spare conversion for Allison.
Nice spare there for Allison. I guess she got the nerves a little out of her way there. Brings up Brenda Sturgill on lane number 24.
Brenda's throwing the Brunswick Forest Green Quantum. I can't seem to pry it out of her hands here lately.
Well, as good as she threw it a couple of weeks ago, and that's an awful nice shot right there. 10 pins in the pit right there.
I was hoping you were going to bring that up, Summer. I was going to mention it here in a minute, but you did very well.
Oh, Carol Hendricks up on that left side. Oh, that covered a lot of boards. And she leaves that pesky 6-pin.
It was a nice shot there by Carol. Gives her a chance to get her first mark there. But like I say, she has 70 pins handicap, so everybody's still very much in these matches early. Oh, just kind of tailed off there on the end there, and gives her 96 with handicap through the third frame. Allison up here on lane number 24. Threw a really nice shot the last time, leaving that 8-pin. And another nice shot there.
Another great shot for Allison.
So, Summer, you're going to be leaving here pretty soon, going out on the women's tour. Tell us a little bit about the ladies' tour this year coming up.
Our first stop this year is going to be in Las Vegas at, it's going to be in Las Vegas. We start at the end of April at South Point, and right now we do swings. We'll have 4 stops out west, 2 in Nevada and 2 in California, and then we'll bring it back over toward the East Coast. And we're hitting a few new places. One of them is going to be East Hartford, Connecticut in June. And we're going also to Louisville, Kentucky, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So that's 3 new places for us. And that's our June. We have the month of July off. And come August, we'll have a different field or trying something new. And we'll be going back to Florida, and also going to a new place in Minnesota and going to Wayne Webb's at Columbus Bowl.
Well, that's great. I know that that's a long rolling schedule, but, my prediction was that you'd win in your 3rd year. Well, this is your 3rd year, so I'm not putting any pressure on you, but I know you've done Beckley very proud your first 2 years out there on the ladies' tour. You bowled really well out there. While we were away, Brenda threw a double, and Allison picked her 5-pin up, and Carol gets her first strike of the night. A nice shot there for Carol. And so things are heating up a little bit in this first ladies match as we go into the 4th frame.
I got a quick reminder from Allison earlier today when we were talking. We bowled together in the 2014 Women's State Tournament, and we won the state team that year.
Oh,
Always seem to forget about that one, but that was a great day. I bowled with Allison, her sister-in-law Natasha Cook, and Lisa Sheff, who's made a previous TV appearances on the show.
So we got some state champions in the field tonight. So that's super, and a nice spare there for Allison, giving her 46 in the 3rd frame, 109 with handicap right now. I'll tell you, Brenda looks like she's a veteran on TV. She bowled great there a couple weeks ago, and starting out tonight, keeping the ball very much around the pocket.
Another great shot for Brenda here.
And a turkey there for Brenda now, 3 in a row through the 4th frame. Brenda Sturgill starting out very hot right now.
I think she bowled all her bad games this morning. She was saving her good one for tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brenda's she's been fantastic for bowling here in the Beckley area. She's a very sweet lady, and she's done a lot of things through her career. And what a nice shot there by Carol.
That was a great shot for Carol.
You don't see very many left-handers just leave a stone 10 pin, but that was a very nice shot there. Bill, you were telling me that there when you were on TV there a few weeks ago that you had a lot of adrenaline rolling.
Yeah, it really wasn't so much nerves, you would say. You bowl a lot of PBA tournaments, you kind of get used to the nerves, but you still get that adrenaline rush and you're ready to go. You just have to learn to keep it under control.
Nice spare there by Carol, giving her 46 in the fourth frame, 116 with handicap. Now, if Allison was bowling no tap, she would have had a turkey early, wouldn't she? Another nice shot there, leaving that 5-pin. And
Bill, if you were leaving a 5-pin, what would you do?
With the way the ball's coming in, I would probably move on a shot like this. Just let the ball get a little bit more further to the right in the friction. That way it would come up a little harder, drive right through that, and not leave it.
One thing about it, your odds are pretty good at making that 5-pin when you leave it, though. That's pretty good. And Allison has 65 through the fourth frame, 128 with handicap right now.
I know Brenda's got some family support here tonight. Her husband Benny's here. Also, her teammate from a couple weeks ago, plus, and he's her brother-in-law, Harold Circle's here.
She just looked like she got a little fast and pulled that ball there, leaving the 1-3.
Yes, that's some of her tendencies. I've been bowling with her for, probably about 5 years or so now. And she'll always ask, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And usually she gets a little too fast, or she forgets to kind of flip those fingers to get some little rotation on them.
See, Brenda bowls 2 leagues here at Leisure Lanes. She also works here at Leisure Lanes. And always willing to help. Nice spare conversion there. Gives Brenda 98 through the fourth frame, 141 with handicap. So after 4 frames, score-wise, Brenda is our leader right now.
Carol was our first entry into our ladies event, and she said she really didn't want to do it, but she was willing to kind of donate to the event. But then look at her now. She's here bowling for the top prize.
A nice strike there, and after a little slow start, Carol's come on a little strong here now with a strike, sparing a strike in frames 4 through 6. I'll tell you what, Allison's been around that pocket just a little light most of the time, and that's a tough break right there, leaving the 4-5. The ball just not quite finishing, is it, Bill?
Yeah, she has a tendency to throw it a little hard, so she has to slow it down a little bit. But it's a tendency. I'll do the same thing a lot, try to throw it through the back of the building sometimes.
I think we all do that.
Oh, she's giving it a run.
When she let it go, I thought that it was going to be that she was going to make it, but the ball just kind of skidded out on her. Gives Allison 92 through the 6th frame, 155 with handicap right now. All these ladies are still in the match at this point. Bill, I was talking to Jerry Epperly the other day, and he's back bowling. He was telling me that you guys were teammates years ago out at TV Lanes.
You know, that was years and years ago. They still used paper and pencil scoring. I'm not even sure that bowling balls were round back then. But, you know, Jerry's just a real strong guy. He's got a lot of upper body strength, very athletic, great golfer, and just an overall great guy that certainly built a legendary baseball program there at Oak Hill High School.
Sure did, and it was great to see him back. Well, I remember when I was a kid, he was a really good bowler back when we were younger, and spent a lot of time out there at TV Lanes in the old days.
Yeah.
Carol just come up a really nice shot there and give her a double, so she's getting a little relaxed and really throwing it well.
was an over adjustment for Allison there. It looked like she was trying to make the ball, trying to help the ball carry, and then she leaves the 3, 9, 10. That's a tough spare. What would you try to do there, Bill, to make this spare?
Well, there's two schools of thought on making this spare. You can go hard and straight at it with a plastic ball and try to get everything to go that way, or you can hook at it and have to hit it just right, and the ball will deflect off the 3 and have enough room in it to get the 9 and the 10.
Looked like she went with hooking it, and
it's like she's just getting the ball to skid just a hair too far tonight, because she was really close to making that. I mean, both spares she's been the last 2 times she's been really close, one way or just a little minor adjustment one way or the other, and would have made it, you know. And so
looked like Brenda missed a little right there, leaving the 2, 4, 5.
This spare conversion, you can shoot at it straight, or you can move off of your strike ball and try to hook it across. And a lot of times it just depends on the lane condition you're playing on as to how you want to shoot this spare. And a nice spare conversion there by Brenda, and she's clean through 7 frames, gives her 138 actual. In the 6th frame, 185 with handicap. So Brenda's got a little bit of a lead, but Carol working on a double now with 70 pins handicap is closing the gap a little bit.
Carol's husband Roy is here rooting her on.
And a nice turkey there for Carol. And see the smile on her face right there.
Allison's throwing a DV8 Diva. It's one of our older balls, but it's also in our sister company. Isn't that right, Bill?
Yeah, that's a DV8 ball, one of the 3 companies that Brunswick makes. It's an older one, but it was a good one when it came out.
Looked like she got a little fast there.
Yeah, the ball's just, you can see it in the mid lane just kind of rolling out there, kind of fading back away from the head pin, and she's just going to have to make some type of adjustment, probably on the lane too, not only with her feet, but she probably needs to move a little right.
I would do like a parallel
also.
Move right is what I would do. Oh.
And see, when she let that one go, I really thought that she'd covered that spare. That ball's just burning up or something there on the end and just not quite finishing.
It looks like we're going through a little transition here with the ladies on the right side. I could be going with some carry down, because not a whole lot of rev rates going down on the lane, so that tends to kind of push the oil from the front part of the lane down to the back end. Looks like Brenda threw that pretty good.
Really nice shot there by Brenda. Leaving a little weak 10 pin. The 6 pin just laid down in the gutter in front of the 10 pin.
Yeah, so it looks like it's just looks like the ball's just getting a little too far down there before it starts making its move toward the pocket. What kind of adjustment would you make, Bill?
Just about the same one for the 5 pin. You need to get the ball just a little bit further right into the friction, but also on that situation there too, you could get it out too far and overhook. So you could actually move and get it closer to the pocket as long as you know it's going to finish on the back end of the lane.
Brenda had her first open there, giving her 166 in the 8th frame, 213 with handicap. So right now we got a pretty close match here in game 1 between Carol and Brenda with handicap. Oh, what a break, and a 4-bagger for Carol. All right. And her smile will light up the room. So, you know, technically Allison's not out of it. If she could strike out, she could still finish with 233 with handicap. So she is still not out of it, but needs a strike here.
Oh, a great shot for Allison again.
Really nice shot that just can't seem to get that 5 pin out tonight. You know, Allison's husband's Brandon Cook, and her two kids, Casey and Tyler. They live down at Slab Fort. She's been bowling for 10 years and had a high game at 247. I guess that's the night that she beat you 301 to 300.
Yeah, that was the same score, Charlie.
And a high series of 544. She bowls in the Pepsi Cola Mix League here, and like she said, she won the 2014 women's team, and she also won the Beckley City women's singles handicap. So she's had a couple championships to her belt there.
Oh, good break for Brenda there, leaving the 6-pin.
Right now, it looks to me, if my calculations are right, probably about a 12 or 13 pin match. Carol's up about 12 or 13 pins right now on Brenda, so this spare is very, very important here. And a really nice spare conversion there for Brenda. And so we're going to go into the 10th frame with a match on her hand. Now Carol's got ball in her hand, though, with 4 in a row working. She could close this thing out here in the 10th frame. That one there she let get away from her, pulled it a little bit, and that's a tough spare conversion there, 284. Very, very tough. It would be tough for a right-hander, much less a left-hander coming back at it. It gives Carol 153 in the 8th, 223 with handicap through the 8th, so she actually has a 10-pin lead with this spare to shoot right here. So this spare is pretty important.
Got a chance.
What a great spare conversion there by Carol.
She's putting on a show for us.
She has. These ladies have bowled really well. She's going to have 190-some game with good count. She's going to have 190-some game actual. Put her in the 260s. That's pretty impressive bowling. We got a possibility of a tie right now. If she strikes and Brenda strikes out, they tie. So we got an exciting 10th frame coming up here.
Oh.
that strike there forces Brenda Sturgill to strike out to force a tie. 193 actual, 263 with handicap. What great bowling there by Carol tonight. Allison finishing up on lane 23. She's going to be our third place finisher tonight, but she bowled really well. Just a few bad breaks there. In the middle of the game, but she's rolled the ball really well tonight.
Yeah, early on, if she got a couple of those 5 pins and those single pins to fall, it could have been a whole lot different. Relax a little bit, slow everything down, and then it's a whole different game.
Exactly. And a nice spare conversion there for Allison. She can finish with 212 with handicap with the strike here. But these Carol and Brenda just been on fire tonight. They've been on a really good match, both of them.
That's close.
And she finally gets one to fall in the field shot. That's the way it always is in this game of bowling here. But a nice 212 with handicap for Allison Cook. And hopefully we'll get to see her back on the show. Hopefully we'll see all these ladies back in the near future. Oh, nice shot there by Brenda. I thought the ball was going to hold, and then it just dove up right at the last minute, leaving the 6 pin. You know, the sad thing tonight with a spare here, Brenda's going to shoot over 200 actual, and it finished second tonight. You know, but she bowled really well.
Yeah, I was early on when she had 3 out of 5 strikes. I was starting to think, I'm glad she didn't qualify for the first one, and I had to bowl her.
No, I couldn't talk her into that one. She wouldn't do it.
So a nice spare there by Brenda, and really good bowling tonight by these ladies. And
Overall, she threw a great game.
so
I bet she wants that 8th frame back where she missed that 10 pin. I think she'd like that frame back.
.204 actual for Brenda, 251 with handicap. It's kind of hard to lose with a 250, but it happened tonight. And great bowling there, Bill, for these ladies tonight. And Carol Hendricks will be our champion for the ladies division.
Absolutely. And again, I want to send congratulations out to Carol Hendricks. Great performance here tonight. But congratulations to all of our ladies contestants who really bowled well here tonight on Leisure Lanes Open Bowling. Again, that does it for our first competition, but coming right up, our super seniors, those persons 60 and older qualifying to compete here tonight for cash prizes on community television. We're going to go ahead and take a break and be right back to our bowling tip of the week with Adam Toney, so stay with us, everybody.
There's only one right choice for quality tires and service. See Adam Toney Tire Pros is family-owned and operated since 1980. We've been West Virginia's premier tire retailer, offering fast and friendly service. We carry all major brand tires, including Michelin. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. We also offer the industry's strongest warranty package, featuring free roadside assistance, plus simple and fast financing with the Tire Pros preferred credit card. Visit us in Oak Hill or Beckley today. Online at seadamtonytires.com.
Hey bowling fans, Philip Peelish from Wild Mountain Soap Company. I've got a new product for you. It's our Mountain Muscle Rub. Whether you have sore muscles, backaches, leg cramps, or headaches, Mountain Muscle Rub really works. Here's what my good friend Charlie Toney, Hall of Fame bowler, has to say about Mountain Muscle Rub.
Hi folks, being a local businessman in southern West Virginia, I love to shop local. And Phil and Mary at Wild Mountain Soap Company, they have a great product. I've bowled my entire life, have a lot of aches and pains. I use this product. It really helps heal the muscles and cure the aches and pains. Go to Wild Mountain Soap at Dove's Outlet Village.
Mountain Muscle Rub, available at Wild Mountain Soaps at Dove's Village shops, on the website, or check us out on Facebook. Or call us at 304-574-1800.
Hi, I'm Robert.
And I'm Marcella. Welcome to Stained Glass and More in Dove's Outlet, 521 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Hi, here at Stained Glass and More, we can build you a custom door, custom windows for your residence, for a church. We do lampshades, anything to do with leaded glass.
Here at Stained Glass and More, we have home decor to fit all your decorating needs. We have homemade grapevine wreaths that we decorate ourselves, and we have custom jewelry that we design.
Stained Glass and More, located in Dove's Outlet Village, Fayetteville, West Virginia, 521 Hinkle Road.
Call us 304-574-1999.
Welcome to Alloy FCU. Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm Deanna Valentine, and kids are our future. At Alloy Federal Credit Union, we offer accounts for even our smallest members so they can help save for the future, like a trip to Disney World or college.
And as a mom, this is my daughter, Kendi Marie.
And I have accounts at Alloy Federal Credit Union.
If you live, work, or worship in Fayette County, then you are eligible to join Alloy Federal Credit Union. Alloy Federal Credit Union has 2 locations serving you. One at 515 Hinkle Road, right here in Fayetteville at Doug Village Shops, and we are also located at 3574 Midland Trail, Alloy, West Virginia. Alloy Federal Credit Union believes in our children's future. Love Alloy Federal Credit Union!
Alloy Federal Credit Union, bridging the gap to all of Fayette County. Do you need mechanic work on your car? Hilltop Auto Repair, 6256 Legend Highway, Hilltop is the place to go. We have experienced mechanics on duty. Owned and operated by Jeremy and Tammy Shuck, Hilltop Auto Repair offers state inspections, oil changes. We work on brakes, engines, and clutches. To schedule an appointment, call 304-469-3276. Hilltop Auto Repair, across from Three Gables. Hilltop Auto Repair, quality work at affordable prices.
Welcome back to Leisure Lanes Open Bowling, sponsored by C. Adam Tony Tire Pros. Again, we're coming to you tonight from the Leisure Lanes Family Bowling Center here on Johnstown Road in Beckley. Coming right up, one of our good segments. Bowling is a kind of sport and activity that you can always get better, and certainly Adam Tony knows the game. And our bowling tip of the week, Adam Tony. Take it away, Adam.
Thank you, Bill. And tonight here at Leisure Lanes in Beckley, we're just delighted to have Jason Connor with us. Jason being one of the top bowlers in West Virginia, he's had much success bowling. Somebody said you had something like around the 230 average?
Yes, sir. About
Fantastic. How much?
234.
I don't want to cheat you. I want to give you another 4 pins, Sam.
Yes, sir.
234. That is fantastic. Well, you'll be easy to work with, and the bowlers at home, they're all getting excited about this spot bowling and learning to use the arrows. Tonight we had one of the bowlers here told me until he saw the lessons on TV, he didn't know what the arrows was for. He just threw at the pins. He started bowling at the arrows now, and they told me he's been in this bowling center over here for 3 weeks, bowled every day. His name is Penny Neri, so that's a tribute to the learning to hit your mark, learning to use the arrows.
Plus, it'll make it more fun. It makes it more fun when you're bowling better.
Thank you. All right, Jason's tonight we're going to move over on the left side of the lane on this 3-board theory, and we'll start out with the 7-pin, the 4-pin, and the 2-pin, or the 2-4-7. That combination is left a lot on light hits and what have you. So Jason is ready. He's going to start out with the 7 pins. Is that right? Good. Let's take a look here. Very good. Very good. All right. All right. The 4 pin's not there. And I know you have no trouble throwing for the 4-pin. Can you shoot that 4-pin spot for us? Very good. Now let's see you hug that 1 pin a little bit. Get over and hug that 1 pin a little bit. Let's see that 2-pin shot.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to move 3 boards again for me?
Yes, sir, I am.
3 boards for each pin.
We'll stand on 26.
Great. That'll make that 2-pin every time.
Yes, sir.
But Jason, it's been a pleasure working with you here this evening.
Thank you for your advice.
And we'll look forward to seeing you back here, which I'm sure you will be, and we'll have some happy days ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks again. that finishes our lesson here this evening with Jason. And now, Bill, back to you.
Welcome back to Leisure Lanes Open Bowling, the local bowling show where area bowlers compete for cash prizes right here on your community television. And Charlie, Tony, upcoming our super senior competition tonight to kind of close things out. And again, great bowlers, pre-qualified. I guess the criteria, you got to be 60 or older. I know that well fits my definition, that's for sure.
Bill, we got 3 gentlemen bowling here in this next match that got over 120 years of bowling experience between the 3 of them. So that's an accomplishment in itself.
Well, and what they may lack in physical stamina, maybe they can make up with brain power. We'll find out here tonight. So, again, I think our bowlers are all warmed up, so it's time to start bowling.
Our first competitor tonight is Rick Oren, and Rick has been bowling for 40 years, and he's had 6 300 games, a high series of 819. Rick's been around bowling for a long time here in Beckley Summer.
Yes, he has. I've actually worked with his son, Caden. He's part of our youth program here. He was probably one of my first students when I did the youth league here at Leisure Lanes.
Yeah, you were a big part of the youth movement here at Leisure Lanes. It's produced a lot of great, really good youth bowlers in the last several years.
Yes, I came up through the youth program we have here. I even took over. I was in charge of it for a few years, and it's just been a great program.
We have Mary Dixon, the owner here at Leisure Lanes, sitting with us, and we were talking about the youth bowlers, Mary, and you've had a lot of good young talent come out of here.
Yes, sir, we have. Like I said, Summer started as one of our youth bowlers many years ago, so it shows that it can pay off. They actually went to the Pepsi tournament this past weekend, so we've got some bowlers that have done very well in our Pepsi tournament.
I've seen that several state champions in the state Pepsi tournament come out of Leisure Lanes this year, and that says a lot for everyone involved in the youth programs. Our first 2 competitors getting started off hot as Rick Ord strikes and Roy Keith comes right back with the strike. So maybe we'll have this as a competitive match in this match as we had in our last one.
Let's hope so. Let's see if Oris can continue the strike party. And he does.
And great shot there by Oris. And Oris has been bowling for 60 years, I see. He's had a high game of 298. And a high series of 780. He bowls here at Leisure at the Leisure Graphic Seniors League. That's an accomplishment in itself. 60 years in the bowling game. That says you got a lot of love for it, and you got a lot of memories.
Absolutely. They really enjoy to bowl. Like I said, and our Thursday seniors is a great group. They have a lot of fun, but they actually bowl very well.
Well, you got a lot of seniors that bowl here, and a lot of them have fun because I come in here and you got great senior leagues.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And I'll tell you what, these guys are serious. Everybody's striking right now.
I tell you, some very impressive starts here. Everybody's striking.
And it is handicap, remind the folks there, Summer.
Yep, Oris, who's up on the approach now, he has the least amount of pins. He has 28. Roy Keith has 71, and Rick Oren has 39 pins.
Yep. So we're looking for a competitive match, and Roy's got the most handicap, but he's out and having fun, rooting for everybody.
Yes, he does.
And these guys are great competitors, but they're also great sports.
Yes, they are.
That's what I've noticed in the bowling community. Not only, you bowl as competitors, but you do also root for each other there throughout different competitions I've been to, even on the ladies' tour. We're competitors, but we're always friends off the lanes, and we just kind of support each other.
You got to, and that's why you make, and I would guarantee you talk to these 3 ladies or these 3 gentlemen, and they would tell you how many great friendships they've made in the game of bowling throughout the years that they've bowled.
Well, that's what I think about bowling as far as it's a family sport. And like I said, whether they bowl good or they bowl bad, they're always very supportive of one another. And I think that's the greatest part of this sport versus a lot of other sports.
Well, you do a lot here for a lot of groups and everything. You have people with disabilities that come in and bowl several times a week.
We do. We have breast care groups that come in, at least twice a week. We have the VA that comes in and they bowl. We have veterans that bowl as a group. We have church groups that come,
I see a lot of high school buses here a lot too when I'm over here practicing. So you get a lot of high school groups.
Yeah, we do a lot of field trips for the schools.
Not only high school, a lot of school groups,
Yes.
I should say.
Then in the summer we do a lot of daycare groups.
Let's talk about the summer. A lot of people think, well, they forget about bowling in the summertime, but it's a great place to come in and cool off in the summertime.
It is. Usually if the weather's bad, if it's rainy or too hot, like I said, people can come in here and cool off. Like I said, have lunch, bowl a couple of games, stay up with their practice. That way when the fall season starts, they're not starting all over,
That's right.
And then you also have a Kids Bowl free program this summer, is that correct?
Yes. The Kids Bowl free program will start May 1st and run through September 2nd to where the children can sign up at kidsbowlfree.com and they can get 2 free games a day all week long, and all they have to pay is for their shoe rental.
That's a pretty good deal there, Kids Bowl free all summer, isn't it, Bill?
It's great. What we're seeing here, it's
we had a little scoring mishap there, but all 3 of our guys are clean right now through the 3rd frame. Rick Orn has 48 and 87 with handicap. Orris Darlington 40, Scratch 68 with handicap, and Roy Keith 49 and 120. But not very many places today offer something free, and that's great to get the youth involved. And
well, like I said, for the ones who have not bowled in a competitive league this way, they can come in and see if it's something that they would want to do. Like I said, and a lot of them will join fall leagues. The youth will actually, we try to get them into the fall league. There's always spin-offs from birthday parties and, other activities for them too.
This guy's getting off the really hot start through 4 frames. A lot of strikes in this first match. You go back to that, your junior program. I know a lot of people say, well, it's hard to put my kid in a league because they have soccer or they have basketball or baseball or something, but they're allowed to pre-bowl before, so they can come out on a weekday or when lanes are available and pre-bowl or something.
Yeah, they can pre-bowl, they can make up, because like I said, what a lot of people don't realize, bowling is a good sport as far as for scholarships for children. It's not just an activity for them on Saturday or to, compete with other children. They actually have the chance of winning scholarships, which can help a lot, towards their college education.
And I've seen that this weekend in the Pepsi. People from Beckley, the Beckley area, won over $1,450 in scholarship money. That's pretty impressive.
Rick Gorin came up a little light, leaving the 2-pin.
So Rick has been bowling for 40 years. He's bowled all over. He bowled over at the old TV lanes. I remember him bowling there. He bowled at Aki Lanes. He bowled at my center, White Oak Lanes. He's bowled here at Leisure Lanes. He's been a competitive bowler and he works as a dispatcher for Black Hawk Mining, and his
son Caden, he bowls on our Saturday youth league.
Yeah, I seen his son Caden bowls. Rick bowls here on Thursday night, the same league I bowled, the Twilight Handicap. He bowled on a team with a lot of bowlers that I remember back in the day. They won the St. Clairsville Championship up in St. Clairsville, Ohio. Very competitive, tough tournament to win. And he threw some names out at me, Terry Simmons, Keith Lyons. They were guys that I used to bowl with when I was really a lot younger, and That's a heck of an event to win. He's won many awards as far as local association awards and everything. So he's meant a lot. I think he's still on the board here for the Beckley Men's Association. Roy having our first open tonight, but with his handicap, he's got 97 in the fifth and 168 with handicap. So Roy right now is our leader right now, but Oris is working on a double right now, Summer.
Yes, he is, and he's throwing a really great shot. He got a great line. Looks like he stays behind the ball a little bit, and he kind of gets some rotation on there.
He sure does. Nice turkey there for Oris, and so he's spotting some pins. He's got to throw some strikes the way these guys have started out, you know.
Exactly. He's got to string some strikes to catch up with the other guys.
Said he makes it look too easy.
They're making it look easy.
Rick coming in a little light there, leaving the 2-4-5 spare conversion, but I can remember reminiscing Roy Keith and Rick Orn when you'd have a tournament and you could just re-enter, they would re-enter, and they would re-enter, and they would re-enter. So they got a little bit of a competitive match between themselves going tonight.
And that's what Roy did in this tournament, was re-enter and re-enter and re-enter.
And a bad break there for Rick, chopping the 2-4, leaving the 5. Gives him 114 in the sixth frame, 153 with handicap. And a nice shot there by Roy Keith, striking in the sixth frame to keep his lead right now. Oris working on a 3-bagger. A 4-bagger would definitely cut into that lead right now. Oris is
about getting in the tournament, but he's doing pretty good.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing that ball. You can tell he's been bowling for 60 years because he throws that ball really, really well. And
yeah, Oris shocked me the other day. He decided to get in on our last day of qualifying, and he bowled pretty good. He bowled down on lane 7 and 8, and I believe he shot 6.32 to qualify.
That's great bowling. His wife is Marty, and he's got 2 sons, Scott and Phil, that he'd like to mention there. And Rick running into a couple bad breaks here. The ball jumping up on the nose. He kind of slow rolls it a little bit, and in today's game of need for speed, that sometimes that hurts him a little bit.
Yeah, he likes to play toward the center part of the lane and kind of slow hook the ball a little bit.
He leaves the 4-7-6 split and picks off the 7 pin, giving him 122 in the 7th frame, 161 with handicap. Still in the match, but he's going to have to string together some strikes. And Roy Keith showing that he's very, very competitive, keeping that ball in the pocket and dancing that 5 pin off the deck there for a double.
He's not showing any nerves. This is his second TV appearance.
No, Roy likes to bowl. He likes to have a lot of fun.
Yes, he does.
See if Oris can keep his string going and cut into the lead a little bit.
Oris lives down at Glen Daniel.
Oh, good break for Oris there. Looked like he missed it a little right, but he got a great break, just leaving the 5 pin.
So Oris.
That's a very makeable spare.
Oris right now with 129 actual in the 5th frame, 157 with handicap. Shooting at a 229 pace right now, actual. But there's still three frames to go. He could finish with a lot more than that.
That was a lot better shot.
Nice spare conversion, 149 in the 6th frame for Oris. 177 with handicap. It looks like he would probably trail Roy Keith right now by 21 pins, the way things stand. was a lot better shot by Rick. He got it down the lane. Ball just didn't finish there, leaving the 2-5, but a lot better speed that time.
That was a lot better shot for Rick off his hand. Looks like lanes are going through a transition. At least, let's see, we had 3 games from the ladies earlier, and already about game and a half through. And so a lot of shots been thrown on the right side. Looks like the oil's carrying down a little bit. Makes that ball go a little too far before it starts hooking.
Mary, tell us a little bit about the history of your gold pins you put in for this show. That's pretty neat that you do that.
Well, years ago, like I said, we had a gold pin tournament, and we had used them for the finals. It was a TV step-down type of roll-off. And so I thought, well, that would be kind of interesting to see, you know what I'm saying?
It is. That is some class. Leisure Lanes Open. And while we were talking there, Roy Keith threw another strike. Gives him a 31-pin lead now through 8 frames with Oris work up in the 8th frame right now, working on a spare.
That's a pretty good shot. Shake him up.
A really nice shot there by Oris, giving him 169 actual in the 7th frame, 197 pins with handicap. So right now we're going into the championship frame summer, and Roy and Oris are going to take us there in a match with Roy leading, but anything can happen these last 2 frames.
That's right. This is where it comes down to the nitty-gritty here. Looked like he got that ball a little left off his hand, leaving a 3-6-7. He's gonna have to get the ball. It's on the right side of the 3-pin, and hopefully slide that 3 over into the 7.
Yep. Rick's run into some tough luck here in the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th frames. He was right in the middle of this match until he just got some bad breaks and got the ball up a little too high and on the left lane, and then he couldn't get the ball to finish on the right lane. Oh, what a shot.
Great split conversion there for Rick.
And that'll be the highlight. That'll be a highlight shot there for Rick.
I'd say so. Great shot.
Roy Keith is keeping that ball in the light pocket, and I don't blame him. It's what somebody asked me. One of my bowling partners, Todd Risley, asked me there a few weeks. He said, I'm throwing it light. I said, but you're striking. I said, if I'm striking, throwing it light, I'm going to throw it light the whole game, as long as I can.
That's right. I'm the same here. Because I can tell you what, my flush shots don't strike as much as my light shakers.
Yeah, that's right. So Oris working on a strike, really needs a strike to stay in this match right now.
Oh, I got a little left.
Oh, I thought he was going to get a break there for a minute. Leaving the 7-pin and still shooting a fine game. He can spare here, strike out for 239, 267 with handicap. But if Roy Keith keeps the ball on the lane, it's going to be Roy Keith's night tonight right now.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh.
Looked like he kind of pulled up on that one a little bit, didn't he, Summer?
Looked like he cut it a little short. Kind of makes that ball hook a little earlier, a little more than you'd want. When you throw it spares, you want to throw it just a little harder, a little straighter. That way, you kind of take the lane play out of the picture. That's a better shot for Rick.
Really nice shot there. Maybe that split conversion there got him charged up a little bit. Nice shot there. His best of the night right there. Rick can finish with 181 if he strikes out and 220 with handicap. Still not a bad score, but these guys tonight they just like the ladies. Nice scoring here at Leisure Lanes and some awesome bowling here tonight.
I think they like the gold pins.
I believe they do too. Can I bowl on them tomorrow night, Mary? I need to have a good night.
Absolutely.
I know when I test on them before our shows, just to make sure they're scoring right, I strike more.
Well, That's one thing I like watching our seniors, like on Thursdays and Mondays. Like I said, it doesn't mean that you have to be a powerhouse in order to get a strike. It's consistency, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, especially if you watch the men's tour today, it's all about repetition because
Absolutely.
a lot of them get to the line a lot different than the old days that I remember when I was brought up. So Rick Gordon finishes with 171, a little below his average, 210 with handicap. So probably right on his average.
About 245 for Roy Keith. Starting our Brunswick Mastermind. That was a great ball. It's discontinued now, but it's still a great piece. I know that stayed in my bag for 5 years. For a ball to stay in my bag for 5 years, it's a long time nowadays.
Oh, exactly. So Roy, he can spare in a strike, finish with 224. I think I jinx him every time I try to get the final score for him, but he finishes 212 actual, 283 with handicap. A lot of pins over his average. 73 pins over average.
That's right, 73
So
pins.
that awful impressive bowling there for Roy Keith tonight. And he's going to be our winner with Oris Darlington finishing up. Oris has bowled a really great game.
He's done a great game.
Yes,
He's kept the ball right around the hole. Just run up against the buzzsaw tonight in Roy Keith, but he can finish with two more strikes, finish with 227, 255, and with handicap if he strikes these next two shots, which would win most nights.
Yeah.
I think those are really good.
He does. Those are really, really good. And that 5 pin, he just gets that 5 pin tumble right out of there. And
Yeah, after the game he had, I'm sure he'd wish he had that ninth frame back.
Yeah, make that spare in the 9th frame to get it a little closer.
yeah.
Overall, still a good game for Oris there.
Exactly. And 3 strikes to finish it for Oris. Great bowling.
Very good
227 actual, 255 with handicap. But tonight, our 2 champions, Carol Hendricks on the women's side, Roy Keith on the super senior side. Bill, we've seen some really good bowling tonight.
We certainly did. And again, congratulations to Roy Keith. Outstanding bowling here. But hey, how about these super seniors really putting on a good performance here tonight at Leisure Lanes? We're going to go ahead and take a break and be right back to our presentations of our prizes here tonight at the Leisure Lane Open Bowling Show here, sponsored by C. Adam Tony Tire Pros. So we'll take a quick break and be right back, so stay with us.
There's only one right choice for quality tires and service. C. Adam Tony Tire Pros is family-owned and operated since 1980. We've been West Virginia's premier tire retailer, offering fast and friendly service. We carry all major brand tires, including Michelin. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. We also offer the industry's strongest warranty package, featuring free roadside assistance, plus simple and fast financing with the Tire Pros preferred credit card. Visit us in Oak Hill or Beckley today. Online at cadamtonytires.com.
Hey bowling fans, Philip Peelish from Wild Mountain Soap Company. I've got a new product for you. It's our Mountain Muscle Rub. Whether you have sore muscles, backaches, leg cramps, or headaches, Mountain Muscle Rub really works. Here's what my good friend Charlie Tony, Hall of Fame bowler, has to say about Mountain Muscle Rub.
Hi folks, being a local businessman in southern West Virginia, I love to shop local. And Phil and Mary at Wild Mountain Soap Company, they have a great product. I've bowled my entire life, have a lot of aches and pains. I use this product. It really helps heal the muscles and cure the aches and pains. Go to Wild Mountain Soap at Dove's Outlet Village.
Mountain Muscle Rub, available at Wild Mountain Soaps at Dove's Village Shops, on the website, or check us out on Facebook. or call us at 304-574-1800.
Hi, I'm Robert.
And I'm Marcella. Welcome to Stained Glass and More in Dove's Outlet, 521 Hinkle Road, Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Hi, here at Stained Glass and More, we can build you a custom door, custom windows for your residence, for church. We do lampshades, anything to do with leaded glass.
Here at Stained Glass and More, we have home decor to fit all your decorating needs. We have homemade grapevine wreaths that we decorate ourselves, and we have custom jewelry that we design.
Stained Glass and More, located in Dove's Outlet Village, Fayetteville, West Virginia, 521 Hinkle Road.
Call us 304-574-1999.
Welcome to Alloy FCU. Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm Deanna Valentine, and kids are our future. At Alloy Federal Credit Union, we offer accounts for even our smallest members so they can help save for the future, like a trip to Disney World or college.
And as a mom, this is my daughter, Kendi Marie.
And I have accounts at Alloy Federal Credit Union.
If you live, work, or worship in Fayette County, then you are eligible to join Alloy Federal Credit Union. Alloy Federal Credit Union has 2 locations serving you. One at 515 Hinkle Road, right here in Fayetteville at Doug Village Shops, and we are also located at 3574 Midland Trail, Alloy, West Virginia. Alloy Federal Credit Union believes in our children's future. Love Alloy Federal Credit Union!
Alloy Federal Credit Union, bridging the gap to all of Fayette County. Do you need mechanic work on your car? Hilltop Auto Repair, 6256 Legend Highway, Hilltop is the place to go. We have experienced mechanics on duty. Owned and operated by Jeremy and Tammy Shuck, Hilltop Auto Repair offers state inspections, oil changes. We work on brakes, engines, and clutches. To schedule an appointment, call 304-469-3276. Hilltop Auto Repair, across from Three Gables. Hilltop Auto Repair, quality work at affordable prices.
Welcome back to Leisure Lanes Open Bowling, sponsored by Z. Adam Tony Tire Pros, and we're at the portion of our program, the presentation of our prizes, and Charlie Tony, just great bowling here tonight. 2 categories of bowlers really put on a performance for us here tonight.
You know, there was some really nice high-scoring tournaments tonight by both the ladies and our super seniors. They put, you know, we had a 100% handicap, but these bowlers didn't really need handicap as much as they bowled tonight.
No doubt about it. And again, we have Mary Dixon with Leisure Lanes here to make the presentations. But Summer, we need to bring our folks on and provide for the distribution of our prizes here.
All right, first up we have our ladies, and our 3rd place finisher is Miss Allison Cook. Allison, great bowling today. And did you have fun tonight?
I always have fun when I'm bowling.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
And our 2nd place finisher is Brenda Sturgill. Brenda, did you have a good time tonight?
I did, and thanks to Bill, I did bowl real good. And I'd like to say thanks to Charlie, C. Adam Tony Tires, Mary and Leisure Lanes, and Summer, and Bill.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And our Leisure Lanes Open Women's Event champion is Miss Carol Hendricks. Carol, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
I know you didn't want to do this tournament, but did you have a fun time?
Yes, I did. And I want to thank C. Adam Toney, Leisure Lanes, and Barry Dixon for the opportunity to participate in this. I had a great time. Thank you.
You did
This
great.
was your first tournament, wasn't it?
Yes, my first one.
And your first win. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Carol. Good job.
All right, and then we had our super seniors. Our third place finisher was Rick Warren. Rick, did you have a good time tonight?
Had fun. I want to thank C. Adam Toney and Charlie Toney and Mary and Leisure Lanes for putting on a good show.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Our second place finisher is Oris Darlington. Oris, you put up a fight tonight.
I did. It was fun. Just didn't have enough to win it all, but I'm happy. I
Bowled really well,
bowled
though.
good and had a good time. And thanks to all you folks for putting this on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And our Leisure Lanes Open champion for our senior event is Roy Keith.
First of all, I want to thank you all. May God bless everybody. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this money. I'm going to give it to Glenn Rogers Manor, the old folks' home. They'll have a pizza party with it. But I thank God for people that like to have people to have good fun, good, clean fun. Appreciate y'all for sponsoring this, and thank you, and may God bless all of you.
Great job, Roy.
Great job, Roy.
There you have it. Everybody a winner here tonight. Just great bowling, great competition, great fellowship right here at Leisure Lanes, 700 Eisenhower Drive right here in Beckley. So, Charlie, again, people pre-qualify to be on our show here, and understand there's some pre-qualification currently underway for upcoming shows.
Well, Bill, we have a statewide show now, so I want to let everyone know we're having a scratch event now. We still have 2 weeks of qualifying, which when this show airs, there will only be 1 week left. March the 26th is the last day to qualify for our open scratch division, and it's open to men and women across the state. Out of league, it would cost you $20 to enter. It's $10 in league for Leisure Lane bowlers, but anybody in the state or out of state is eligible to bowl in this. You need to call Leisure Lanes about lane availability, but you are eligible to bowl in this. And the summer, how many entries we have so far?
I believe we're up to about 40.
So we got over 40 entries right now, and hopefully we'll have somewhere around 60 to 70. So for a $10 or $20 entry fee, you'd be bowling for $600 or $700 of prize money. So a pretty good deal here at Leisure Lanes.
Absolutely.
In the Leisure Lanes Open.
So again, any of our viewers out there want to join us, come on down and participate. And, I'm going to correct myself, and an Oak Hill boy can do this. I said 700 Eisenhower Drive. Of course, we know that's 700 Johnstown Road.
Yes, sir.
So being an Oak Hill boy, I can make a mistake like
You're
that.
all right.
But again, that's going to do it for this week's show. Again, thank you all for tuning us in each week as we bring you live bowling here on Leisure Lanes Open Bowling. Again, I'd like to thank our guests who participated here tonight. Thank our audience for tuning us in each week. Have a good week, and goodbye, everybody.